All right, Fort Osage, Missouri. So let's see it over there. Let's go see what it is. No pets though. All right, let's go see. Okay, I got my passport stamps and headed to the fort. Overlook. Let's go see what we're overlooking. River. Fort Osage. Built by William Clark from the Lewis and Clark expedition. One of the most successful and profitable trade centers in Louisiana territories. This was all Louisiana during the purchase. The Missouri River, under the command of Lewis and Clark, the Corps Discovery passed the location in 1804. Clark then returned to the site in 1808 and initiated construction of what is going to become Fort Osage. Strategic military and civilian trading post, and Congress is going to close it nationwide in 1822. You can hear the river. I think I just saw a kayak. The Missouri River. Let's go check it out. I always like teaching about the Louisiana Purchase and Lewis and Clark, but I'm not super strong on it. So coming to see this is a treat for me. I've only been to another site in Montana, Pompey's Pillar, where Clark carves his name into the side of a hill. So I'm looking at these forts. Reconstruction of what it probably looked like. This would be a good little play set when I was a kid. Would have had fun playing here. Looks like you can go upstairs. Yeah, this is what little boys think of when they think of forts, building forts. Alright, time to turn off the camera so I don't fall and break my ass. Small barracks. Larger barracks. Little blacksmithery. The guard tower. This one is opened up. Let's see. Probably has a better view of the river. There's something similar to this over at Plymouth Rock Plantation, but bigger and had canyons in it. That's what this reminds me of. Registered National Historic Landmark. And in 1962, they started restoring it. Started in 41, completed in 62. Another lookout tower. Let's come get a better look at the Missouri. River Lake property. I wonder if they're doing reenactments here, or teaching how to do woodworking or blacksmithery. Probably, maybe. Wish we had things like this back home. The students would really get something out of it. Down here is the original foundation of this trading post. I'll try not to break my ass. Yeah, this would be a little boy's wonderland plan. Under that red line is the original foundation. Some musty, dirty smell down here. Not unpleasant, just old. Feels good, it's nice and cool down here. Powder magazine. It's just me, and it might be kind of weird, but part of me just wants to lay down and roll down that hill. And just keep rolling. Grass stains be damned. And next in the fort, I'm gonna go to the little museum area now. Here at Lewis and Clark State Historic Site, the starting point for the Lewis and Clark expedition. Nice setup in here. I'd like to work in a museum and set things up like this. Midland doesn't have anything though, no real history. So they're here for about 5 months getting ready before settling out. A map of them beginning and how they got to the starting point. But apparently Washington, D.C. had Captain America back then. That's York right there. Fort River Dubois. Neat keel boat. There's a spot in South Dakota at a rest stop that has something similar to this. It reminds me of that. You can walk through it. So let's see this boat. What was inside the keel boat? All this stuff. So the actual location of the camp is not known, but it was around here. This replica, built using the same footprints from sketches and everything from the original. I'm gonna walk over to it, but you can no longer go in because the lady inside said that Mother Nature was not nice, and we got some collapsing roofs and everything. Little critters flying in the air, so it's a really neat little museum in there. Reminds me of some of the other sites that I've been to, Lewis and Clark sites. Some cutouts reminded me of a brewery that I went to, Lewis and Clark Brewery. I think that was in Helena, Montana. So it's getting a little humid here. I could use a brew. Let's go look inside. Can you see in there? No, not very well. That's what it looked like. Yeah, roofs are collapsing. They are not safe. But if this was This was in good shape. This would be another one of those little areas that would be fun to play in as a kid. I'm gonna go ahead and drive over to the spot where I can overlook the confluence of the Missouri and the Mississippi. So that's where I'm headed next. Lewis and Clark Expedition. Near here at Camp Dubois, the Lewis and Clark detachment spent the winter of 1803 to 04. Left on May 14th, 1804, and ascended the Missouri River. It crosses the Great Divide, reaching the Pacific on November 7, 1805. They returned to Illinois on September 23rd of 1806, having concluded one of the most dramatic and scientific expeditions in history. That was kind of hard to read, couldn't see it. The journey begins here at the confluence of the Mississippi and the Missouri, and I'm looking at plants. Let's go see over here. You can see the water. Mississippi and Missouri. Modern day keelboat. Kind of killing a peaceful vibe here. Alright, I'll head on to another Lewis and Clark site from here. Here in Alton, Illinois. And this place I didn't even know was here, but this is the site of the Lincoln-Douglas debate. So it was open air debate done right here. So come see this out. I can't pass by something like this and not stop, even if it's just a little stop, a couple minutes. If this was life-size, then Lincoln's making Douglas look really small. Top hats, I think, guys, I don't think we should go back to top hats, but we should go back to fedoras. So imagine this area, this little park full of people listening to the future president giving debates. Interesting. Didn't even know this was here, and I was gonna be passing by it. So some of the things you stumble upon. Huh. Onward to Springfield, home of Lincoln, not the Simpsons. Another Lewis and Clark site. Boathouse Museum. Taking Emma in since it's dog friendly. I saw a sign that says we welcome your pets in. So Emma's gonna go to her first museum. She's excited. She's probably gonna bark at this big fake dog. Let's see. Boathouse. I think they have a replica of the keel boat in there. So we will see. You excited, Emma June? You excited? Emma June. Those are stuffed. They're not real. Come on. Pretty nice in here. All kinds of things for Emma to growl at. She's been growling at these fake animals. They had some of the boats in the water. Let's go see one of the boats. Imogen, hey, go this way. A tent. So that museum right there allows dogs indoors, which is new. First museum I've seen that's pet friendly inside. So Emma June got to go to her first museum. And now she's looking around here, trying to get to the river, I think. Come on, let's go by the water. Missouri River. Missouri River. Emma's gonna step into the Missouri. And she's stepping into the Missouri. Wanna get in? There's my water dog. Hey, no. Go play in the water. Be a good girl. Emma, one more time before we go. Emma June. Come on. One more time before we go. Very pretty area. Emma June enjoying her walk. Let's go see this Freedom is Not Free Veterans Memorial. In grateful remembrance for you who have served, so that we all remain free, the protected may never know freedom is not free. Mississippi River. Now we are in Illinois. From Lewis and Clark to Abraham Lincoln, here at the Abraham Lincoln National Historic Site at Lincoln Home. I had to pay to park. That's some crap for a national park service area. But let's see what it's like here. Springfield's nice so far. I saw the State House earlier. I'm gonna check that out tomorrow. So maybe that's it right there. We'll see.
Entertainment space, also a room all about making first impressions. That's why it's the fanciest in the house. They've got all of their nicest things here. Marble countertop tables, decorative candlesticks and pictures. Got some portraits up, figures you admire, political, historical. You'll see some of those on the second story as well. Remember, try to fill in all of this space along the blue carpet, kind of up closer to the railings. Just People do often ask, did they sleep in separate beds? Well, not necessarily. This is mainly a status symbol, also quite convenient, having 2 rooms to put all of your furniture in, and if you needed some extra privacy. The boys did also sleep in this back room when they were younger, so Mary could be here, close by to check up on them, make sure they don't burn themselves playing with the stove. They have more. The milking cow usually grazes out in the pasture, milks in the morning.
Beautiful.
All the tight corridors in the home thus far are prepared for this moment. When we take
Front of the Lincoln home. An interesting area. Very well furnished in there for the time, for one of the greatest American presidents, although I'm a Teddy Roosevelt and Washington guy. But it's a nice area. Liking these wooden sidewalks. Feels like I'm walking in the Old West, and sounds like it. Look at the Lincoln House. All right, onwards to somewhere else in Springfield.